Good evening, everyone. So I thought that we'd have a little play in Faune Fragile by Paule Brun. Absolutely gorgeous book. I'm sure you all know it. And I thought I'd have a play with my Pablos. Because I've not actually used them in here. I haven't used my Pablos a whole amount because I find them a bit tricky unless you get the paper right. You get the paper right, they're amazing. If not, they can be very difficult. So yeah, I just thought we'd see and to see what we can do. So I picked out 4 greens. I don't know how many of you have Pablos, if any of you do, but if you do and you want to colour along, I'm using light olive, khaki green, olive grey, and olive black. Obviously that's what I'm planning to use for the leaves. Just going to give them a quick sharpen and see how these do on this paper. I think they're going to do good. I find they tend to like really smooth paper. This is quite smooth. You never know. Okay, so these are I can't remember, anemone pulsatile or pulsatile, something like that. And they're a gorgeous kind of purple, reddish, violety type colour. So, I'm going to start going in with the olive light, oh my god, sorry, light olive. And where do I want them? I guess we'll do this side, kind of, as a lightest area. So there's not a huge amount really I can do on these little spikies. But just give them a quick covering. And just decide what we're gonna kind of do with him. These ones are from something else, I believe. Yeah. So we are just gonna go over all of these with our light olive. I haven't decided if I'm gonna use the khaki. I might not. I don't know. I may just stick to the olives. So I hope everyone is okay. It is Thursday evening. I've just finished dinner and washing up from dinner. And all of that good stuff. So I'm wondering, who here has Pablos and what do you think of them? Like I said, they're a pencil I haven't used too much because I do find them to be a little bit fussy on the paper. I started using them in a mythographic book last night, and they just felt absolutely awful on it. And I was like, ugh, yeah, I can't continue this with them, so I need to figure out what else I want to use on that page. I may just go for chroma flows, because they seem to work on pretty much everything in existence, to be honest. Yeah. These teeny tiny spiky leaves are teeny tiny. Teeny tiny. I'll do for now. Now, do I go in with the khaki? I can't decide. Let me just grab some paper here. And just see what I think. Maybe. And then it would be olive. Okay. That might need to go the other way around. I guess the khaki could work. For some places where I want it a little darker, but not dark. So, if I'm doing that kind of as the highlight area, then we're just going to go in with the khaki and kind of start colouring down from there a bit. And then I'll go in with the olive. And do the same. And kind of put the olive up underneath that flower a little bit and bring it down a bit. In case you haven't noticed, I'm like extremely technical when it comes to words. Yeah, so technical, you know, just oh my god, the vocabulary on this person is ridiculous. I am joking, by the way. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna go back with the khaki. I'm just gonna kind of start blending these a wee bit. And the light olive again. Now, I'm really happy the background on this is black. Now, talking about black, the olive black, we are going to go and pop in as our darkest shade, just right under there and on the edges of our things. Edges of our things, yes. Stems, Sean. They are called stems. Okay. Now we're just gonna, you know, kind of go back up through our colours. So olive grey again. Blend into the olive black. So in case you don't know, Pablo's are definitely a blending pencil. Olive. They are so good. A blending pencil? Oh my god. A layering pencil. Sorry, they are a layering pencil. They layer and layer and layer on the right paper. That's kind of the only caveat. Yeah, it needs to be on a white paper, otherwise they just feel really weird. Yeah, so basically that's, all we're gonna do is just go through our greens and pop them on. We might miss, one or two colours and some of these slightly smaller bits, just because, trying to fit 5 colours and like 2 centimetre bit of stem is a little tricky. Now this is olive black, and again I'm just going to put this down the bottom of the stem and around where the stem meets the flower. So I kind of feel like these ones should be green, but I don't really want to do them green. So I think I'll just do them as the colours of the flower. Okay, so this is just on top of everything. So that can just be a light olive. Same with that bit there. And by here. Okay, now I'm just going to go in and do a little black straight away and just go in where I know I want it dark. So, where the stems are kind of overlapping each other. I just realised that's a bit of one of the spiky leaves there. There, here. And again on the left side of the stem. And olive grey. Olive. And then for this bit we'll do our lightest as the khaki, not the light olive. And just kind of go over all of that and blend it. Okay, now go over that a little bit with the light olive. And do the same with the spikies. You could use like a gel pen or a fine liner for these bits. And then just, do pencil for the stems if you wanted to. So this is the olive black, and I'm just going to put the shadow under here. And continue down the stem a little bit. And on that side. Here. And then I'm going to go in with olive. Yeah. I'm going to leave that little bit with stem joins because I want that to be lighter. Okay, khaki. And go over a little bit. And then the light olive. And then I'm going to go back to the khaki because I'm not overly pleased with how that's kind of blended here. So I'm just gonna make my way back through our colours a bit and just try to soften it up. And go back in here with the olive black and just darken that up. Same down by here. And then I'm going to go in with olive grey and just kind of go over a bit, darken up down by here. Okay, and then back in with our light olive and just go over all of that. So I'm sure you could do shading on these leaves if you wanted to, but honestly they're just, you know, so skinny that I don't really see the point too much. Except for maybe just, you know, a tiny little bit here and there. But I'm not really going to worry about it. Okay, let's continue. So, go. Again, just doing the exact same thing we've done. Of just very, very simple. I kind of want a bit darker here, so it kind of looks like one is kind of on top of the other a little bit, if that makes sense. And then where this branch crosses over, we want that to be darker. Okay, and the olive grey. The olive black, and just put that on the very edge. And then we're going to do the khaki on this side because it's, you know, under that top one. And then we'll go with the light olive on this top one. So it's not really, oops, sorry, just hit the camera. There's not really that much of a difference between them. But yeah. And if we just go and fill these in with the light olive. Okay, now I'm going to go in with olive black and add some darkness to here. And again, where the flower meets the stem. And on the right side, because that's just where we want our darkest bit to be. And What do I want? I want olive, I think. Or do I want olive grey? Let's do olive grey. So let's go and do olive grey. And just kind of gently buff that out a little bit. And then this bit here can have some light olive. And just blend that in. Okay, let's smooth this out just a little bit. So I'm gonna go back to the olive black and put that here, avoiding the little spikies. And fade that out a little bit. In between here and that, where we have leaves and stuff on top of the stem. Then let's go with olive. And pull that down a bit and over. Okay, and then I think we'll just do light olive. And again, do our little spikies in it as well. Let's do with a little bit of sharpen. Put a little bit there to brighten that up just a tad bit. And then I'm going to go back in with the olive black and just darken some of these up a bit more. Yes, I just want a little bit more contrast. And once you get a few layers of your Pablos down, is where they really start to shine, because they just glide on top of each other and just feel beautiful. But you do need to get a couple of layers down first before they will start doing this. But it feels like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. They're just very smooth and lovely to use once you get a couple of layers down. Okay, so this is the olive black. And we're going to fill in these darker bits. Now, if you want your green to be even darker, go over lightly with a red first. And then over the top with your green. And that will just really help to deepen up the colour. Which I may decide to do, I may not. I don't know. So I might stop after I've finished the stem. And then just move on to a flower. So you can see how I'm going to do that. Because I'm sure none of you want to sit here and just watch me colour a stem for however long. Because it would be a bit boring. Let's go in khaki. And then light olive. I'm just going to go over that with light olive and blend it together. And there I want olive here. Okay. Let's put some khaki. It was just light olive again. Actually, maybe let's go in with a bit of olive grey. I know I said I wasn't really going to do much shading, and I'm not, but just some of these. With, you know, kind of obviously, kind of behind. Like so. I know, I keep fussing, but I find that's where things tend to, you know, start looking really good. And that's when you just keep going and doing layers. Really provides a nice depth of colour. Okay, anyway, that is our stems. So I'm just going to go and pop these colours back a second. And then we'll go and work on a flower. So, colours. What do I want? What do I want? Let's go purple violet. Lilac. And either going to do dark caramel or violet. Not violet. Yeah, violet. No, violet? I thought that was violet. Lilac. Okay. Let's get these sharpen. These pencils sharpen to an absolutely wonderful point. Really, really sharp, and they don't break. if you've never used a Pablo pencil, they are hard. They are a hard pencil. They're a hard wax pencil. And, you know, they have a gorgeous selection of colours. But like I said, they can be a little bit finicky. Just a little bit. Okay, so let's do this one here. And I really hope my head hasn't been in the way. So what we're going to do is just start off with a layer over the entire flower of our red violet. Red violet? Purple violet. Get your colours right. So, just going to go over all of this with it. Because I do want it to have more of this kind of red-violet tone than, you know, a purple tone kind of thing. So hopefully that's going to do that for us. And then we'll go in with the lilac. Lilac. And I'm going to go over. And as you can see, it's kind of bent over, well, not bent, but, you know, curved a bit. So we're going to do our sides just a little bit darker. Well, no, our sides are going to be darker. And the middle is going to be lighter. Throw that in. Now, what's dark carmine going to do? Maybe I want to do both. Maybe I want to do dark carmine and violet, because the dark carmine's not that dark. But the violet is kind of the wrong colour a little bit. So, yeah, okay, that I think will work. So we're going to just pop this kind of on the edge, because we want to give it, you know, the look that it is curved. And I'm going to go back in with the purple violet, and we're going to go kind of back over things again. And I'm just going to kind of follow the contours of the flower. And I don't want to start colouring like across like that. Okay, now I'm going to go into carmine and dark carmine. I'm going to put a little bit along here. And a bit at the bottom. And over the violet again. And back to the lilac. So just like we did with the leaves, really, we're just swapping between our colours until, you know, excuse me, until we're happy with how it is. Back to the purple violet. A bit more lilac. Purple violet again. Bit more violet, I think, down here. On the edge. And the dark carmine. Purple violet. Violet. So none of what I do really is difficult. It's just lots of layers and kind of having the patience to, do those layers. I find personally that if I just try and go heavy with pretty much any pencil, all I do is kind of wear my hand out. And I don't really look, and it just kind of ends up looking a bit, just a little bit flat for me, I guess. Whereas if I do lots and lots and lots of layers, I find it just looks nicer to me. Now, that is just my personal opinion, so if you like how it looks when you just go in and blend and smush, then that is perfectly fine. It's just not my kind of style. Okay, and we have a wonderfully vibrant petal. It's pretty much it. That's all I'm doing. There's nothing complicated, nothing confusing. Yeah. And, the line work basically tells you where you want your darks, where you want your lightest to be. And, it just makes things so much easier. So, just doing the exact same thing. We did the purple violet, and now we're going to go in with the lilac. And I'm going to bring that up a bit. And then dark carmine. And then violet. So this one is going to be a lot easier because there's not really much to it. It's just like that. Because that made all the sense. But you get what I mean. So, down the bottom, we want it dark. And then going up to the top, we want a lighter colour. But again, I'm still layering up just to get that intensity that I want. Let's do a bit more violet here. Not violet, lilac. I don't know why I'm getting those two colours confused. Then the dark carmine. And then the violet. Okay. Now here, I want that bit to be dark. Just really, really dark. So I'm just layering the violet and dark carmine up, like so. Okay, so now purple violet. Again, we're just going to go over all of it in a light layer. And I'm going to stop at the stamen. But it doesn't really matter if you go over it. I'll probably just do those in a gel pen or something like that. And the lilac. I'm going to bring the lilac up on this side. And keep the left side lighter. Dark carmine. Violet. I'm going to try and keep this quite close to the center. Dark carmine again. And we'll go back to our red violet. Purple violet even. And just start deepening that colour a bit. Okay, and back to the lilac and do the same again. Violet, and we're going to keep this now concentrated on the right side a bit more. Maybe just a teeny tiny bit on the edge there. Dark carmine. Okay, bring that over a bit. Sorry about my phone. And then the purple violet. Over the top. Okay. So I just felt like this needed a bit more. And down here as well. No, I need some more dark carmine because that's gone a bit too purple. Purple, purple, blue, purple. Okay. So, next petal. Again, we're just doing the same thing. Actually, let's just give this a little sharpen again. I find these do tend to work better when they're nice and sharp. So I think what we'll do is finish the petals on this flower, and then I think I might go off and then finish most of it on my own, and then maybe come back. Possibly. We'll see. Okay, so this one, we're basically going to do the same as that one. So you can see kind of, how the lines are, but it's kind of curved over a little bit. Again, it's going to be darker. Obviously, where it's curved. And in the center there. And then darker needs stamen. So, currently just using the lilac. And just starting to, add in a little bit of our shadow. Okay, just gonna do dark carmine. Let's just keep it close to the bottom. And then up on this side. And the violet. Like so. I'm going to go back to the lilac. I'm just going to use that as a bridge between those darker colours and our purple violet. And then back to the purple violet. Dark carmine. And I want to darken up this side a bit more. And the violet. Again on this side. And down here. And back to dark carmine again. And then red violet. And we're just going to kind of bring all of that together. like so. And then on to the next one. So again, we are just doing a base of the purple violet. And then we're going to go in with lilac. And I'm going to up higher. And I'm going to put a little bit of the lilac on the tip of the petal as well. And back down. Red violet again. And I think I want this side to be a bit darker than the right side. Or the top. The top bit. Violet. This is violet, yeah. Just checking, just thinking, wait a second, have I picked the wrong colour? No, I haven't. So we want around where that petal overlaps, quite dark. And I want this edge to be darker. Just to give it a bit more shape. So now dark carmine again. Lilac. And then the red violet. I'm going to go back to lilac. Dark carmine. As you can see, this is a really pretty colour combo. I love how they go together. Violet. Just kind of deepen it some bits again, just going in between our violet and our dark carmine. until we're happy with the depth that we have achieved. Okay, back to lilac. And I'm going to use that to bring us between a really dark colour and a lighter one. And then the red one. Purple violet. Oh my days. I apologise for saying the wrong colour like a million times. For some reason, I think they should be called red violet and not purple violet. But it's not. It is purple violet. Goodness gracious me. One day, I may actually do a video where, I can actually, talk coherently. One day, but apparently today is not that day, so another day, guys, another day. I'm going to go back into violet, lilac, gold. I need a new brain, that's what I need. And purple violet. I'm just gonna deepen up this colour a bit more. Okay, last one. I don't know why I put that one down. So this bit here is going to be all purple violet. And then for a change, we are going to go in with the violet right on that edge. Because I'm going to want that to be really dark. And then the dark carmine. Just so we've got those two bits where we want that contrast, sorted. And violet again. And the dark carmine again. Honestly, if I had like £1 for every time I switched pencil, I would be a very, very rich woman, I think. So now we're just going to go in with the purple violet. Hey, I actually said the name correct. I get a gold star. So just like we've done with, all the other petals. I'm just going in and doing that layer. Now I'm going to go into lilac. Now to me, this bit here looks like it's just bending over just a little bit. So we're going to make that a bit darker. Now purple violet. And make sure we blend it into that lilac. And though we don't have any white spaces left on that outer petal bit. Now, yeah, let's go back in with lilac. Now the dark carmine. Violet. And purple violet again. Okay. And there we go. So, I think I'm going to call that for now. I might come back on after and do a bit more on camera. But yeah, for now, you know, you've seen how I've done the stems, and the little leaves, and the flower. That is basically the majority of the page done that I've shown you, apart from just like the butterfly and these leaves. And then the stamen are just going to be probably a pale yellow gel pen or gold gel pen, I think. So yeah, I hope this was helpful for someone. If you could please like, comment and subscribe as usual. I would, oh dear, excuse me. I would be very grateful. Yeah, let me know what you think below. I really like how that flower turned out, actually. I think that looks really pretty. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.